Hey, Freedom 95 listeners. So, on today's show, we talk a little bit about the Supreme Court case. This court case that the court ruled 5-4, giving states the authority to levy and collect sales taxes from companies without a physical presence in their particular state. Now, this is a deviation from previous rulings. The court thinks that they made a mistake in the 1992 case that said that you had to have an actual physical location within a state in order to force that company to collect and remit sales taxes to that state. So anyway, the court has changed course on that, now saying that companies who sell in other states, whether or not they have a physical presence there or not, they would be required, if there was a law passed by that state, they would be required to collect and remit sales taxes in that state. So we talk about that, we break it down. I'm still trying to get my head around this, especially given that the justices that voted to, make this be a requirement to say that the states can do this, they're the conservative justices that I have a lot of respect for. And they cite the Commerce Clause and how it was inappropriately applied back in 1992. In fact, Clarence Thomas voted in that 8-1 decision in 92 that said you had to have a physical location in order for a state to require you to collect and remit sales taxes. So he's changed course. He says that he misapplied that back in 1992. Look, there's a lot of things that come from this. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. I don't know entirely what I think, but we explore this today. Of course, I'm not a favor of the difficulties that this will cause for businesses. I think that will happen. But whether or not the state or the court is now applying the Commerce Clause more accurately, I guess, I'm still trying to wade my way through that because I respect Gorsuch, Thomas, Alito, all who voted in favor of this. We also touched briefly a little bit on some of the other issues going on along the border, including Melania's choice of attire, which is a coat that says basically, "I don't care, do you," on the back of it. We talk about that, and I asked the audience if maybe the media would be more sympathetic had she cut the sleeves off this jacket, exposing her triceps so that the media could fawn over those as they did Michelle Obama's back in 2000 and whatever it was. But anyway, that's what we talked about on today's show. On Monday, we launched live on another station in Utah, KYAH 540 AM. And anyway, lots of good things happening here. Guys, have a great weekend. We will see you Monday. Take care.